Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 18 of the Minecraft Bedrock Let's Play series. So, here we are atop our squid farm once again, and I have put in some work. I've gotten quite a bit dug out, as you can see. These corner bits are difficult, and we do have some slime spawning, which is real nice. They've been kind of floating or fapping around while we've been digging this out, so got a decent amount here, not too bad. And we'll collect a little bit more with these guys. Slime is a major issue. They don't spawn like they used to, even in slime chunks. Just mob spawning in general is a pain. So, but 10 more slime balls, not bad. So let's go back up top. I've sectioned off another area, and I wanted to take the time to show you guys kind of the most efficient way that I have found to drain these cells. And I need some stuff. Let's go back down here to my storage. I've been collecting some materials. I'm not going to keep everything as far as stone and cobblestone and stuff like that. Obviously the ores I will keep. I've done quite a bit of caving around here as well, so yeah. Anyway, let's lay down this ender chest because I need to get my sponges out. Oh, I also went and found a couple of other ocean monuments and got some more sponges. Because the stack and what was it? I had 68 total, was not enough. So, anyway, these cells, I make them 5 wide, as you can see here. And then to really drain these things, the most efficient way that I have found is you come in here and place a block, 1 block below the water surface, and then a sponge. And there may be source blocks that happen in these corners, but not always. And then we place 2 more blocks, and then a sponge. Boom. And then we repeat that process. It is kind of this is the most lengthy part of the entire draining process. But what was it? I watched a DocM video a long time ago when these were first introduced into consoles about draining the monument, and that is still the best way to drain it, is what I'm doing here. The 2 blocks, then a sponge. But I've made my time more efficient. It took 6 hours to dig and drain those other 2 areas, because what I'll do is I'll drain a section like this all the way down to the bottom. If there's any kind of hills or whatever that I need to take down, I will dig them out. In this section, I'll drop the sand wall that I can. And while I'm doing all that, I will have my sponges drying, so that I can jump into the next section and start that without having to wait for the sponges to obviously dry. Going to another couple of ocean monuments due south of me to collect some more sponges was also a brilliant idea, as I can go across, as you can see there, I used, 20 sponges? So you're going to use quite a bit, but I can do a few layers of draining of the water before I've got to start drying some sponges out. And actually, to complete this process, I'm going to get a heck of a lot more sponges. So, anyway, once you start the second layer, you can go all the way down like I did, and then you can start breaking all this stuff. It's real easy to come through and break all the stone, and then you start breaking the sponges, and just make sure you collect them. So, obviously, I'm not going to do all that on camera. You guys will get very bored very quick. Trust me, I'm bored just doing it. So, but anyway, the plans are to do this all the way around, dig this thing down, clean it up, and yeah, that's about it. I've got a lot more work to do. I'll drop this wall, like I said, and then we'll just keep on progressing through the cells. And then we'll corner it off and do the corner. And yeah, this corner, I'm not looking forward to the corners. They suck. But I'm probably going to go find a couple more ocean monuments before I get going. And then I've got some caving to do. And probably clean up all the patches like the diorite and granite and stuff like that. So I'm going to get to it. Alrighty guys, before I get going, I jumped over and made a copy of my world because I wanted to do some things with magma blocks, and I've got all the different light sources here, and I wanted to show you guys this. Watch. Not a single one of these magma blocks let any of the different light sources pass through them. Now I'll try, I guess I could throw a lever on and kind of do like a little block update and see if that works. But as far as I know, updating, the magma blocks do not push light through them like they are supposed to. And that has been a bug for a while, which sucks. Because I want to use these, I always use these as light sources. And that would have been a block update right there as well as that. So yeah, they don't let light through them like they're supposed to. So my plan is to do something similar to this all the way across here. Okay, but what I want to do to really make this shine and pop is I wanted to put glowstone just kind of scattered underneath it. Not underneath every block. But this way we'd have varying light levels underneath our little fog effect here. So if you look through, let me turn it to day so we can actually see. You can see the magma blocks down at the bottom, kind of. It definitely looks better on my console. I hope YouTube's probably going to darken it up, and you probably won't be able to see it through the black glass. So I haven't decided what I want to do. I'm probably going to go to orange glass, and I might only go 3 layers instead of the 4. But I thought that would be neat, man. Just kind of, you know, the middle of the dark night, you fly over and there's nothing but darkness. And then boom, you see some light. So the other thing I'm planning here is, I'm going to put in some black concrete kind of all the way around the layers of this. So yeah, it kind of darkens the corners or the border around it, and focus your attention towards the center of the pieces. But enough of me yammering. Excuse me. There's actually been a week that has passed from the last clip to this one. And I kept 8 shulker boxes of stone and cobblestone. I kept 4 shulker boxes of granite and 4 shulker boxes of andesite. I kept a total of 5 boxes of gravel just for concrete powder and concrete, but the real kicker is all the materials I found. I actually found double this amount of coal. Oh yeah, and we are set on iron. But I did a ton of caving, and we kept a box of dirt as well. Anyway, the amount of caving that I did was ridiculous. Matt, if you're watching this video, you'd be proud of me. We got ourselves some serious materials. But yeah, we've dug this out. Cleaned it up like I said. I was going to clean up the patches on the walls, but then I thought, you know, we'll come back and do that when we figure out what exactly I want to do. I haven't decided. Oh, I just saw that guy spawn. There's a slime chunk right there. Anyway, I haven't decided what I want to do as far as down here. I don't know if I want to slab it off and put the fog effect up higher, or I don't know. Haven't figured it out. And I do know that I want to do something, I just don't know what it is yet. And then going through and replacing all the glass with black concrete, obviously we'd have to get the squid farm running, which it isn't. Now, this video, as I'm trying to fly out of here, come on! I finished recording this video. Actually, I uploaded this video getting ready for edit the same day I released the last episode. So I had a guy comment on that video saying that the glass on top of the squid farm might be affecting the spawns. And he's absolutely right. So to me, that's kind of it's a good thing, because I got squid spawning in there finally. But just random food in my base already cooked. I do need to go collect 15 or 16 shulker box. I'm going to collect 16 shulker boxes of magma blocks for that build over there. But anyway, yeah, the squids are spawning. The guardians aren't doing their job. They're just sitting at the bottom. That's the total slime I've collected, by the way. So we're still working on it, but I didn't have to dig all that out. I could have simply just placed glass over the top of it. So yeah. There was a huge mountain on the right-hand side of the farm, and that's where I got the majority of my iron from, since that was the starter island. I actually dug that all the way down. So yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, and we got ourselves a couple of diamonds, nothing too major. I don't know, we could use that area for a mob farm for sure. So I've started collecting sand and smelting up a little bit of glass over here. Actually, I think this is a result of an old smelt. I've got this thing packed full of blaze rods. I'm getting ready to smelt 28 shulker boxes of glass. And then I'll collect all my magma blocks as well. But before I do all that, I have been digging. I took like a 4-day break from Minecraft. I don't really feel like doing any grindy work. I want to set up some 2 tall farms here, 2 tall dye farms. And we're going to place them like so. I guess we'll do a 2 space or a 2 wide gap in between them. The sunflower, the rose bush, the lilac, and the peony, can be duplicated for their dyes if you guys don't know that. So you don't always have to go out and find dandelions or poppies or whatever the other pink and purple or pink and magenta, or I can't remember what the lilac and the peony are. Obviously I don't use them, but we did collect some. So you can just bone meal them like so, and they will stay, but you will collect more dye. And then of course you can place these in your crafting table and it'll double the amount. So for 5 of those we got 10 dye real quick. So I do want to kind of automate this, I'm thinking. So I can just come up and kind of push a button or flip a lever or whatever. We'll use some dispensers and we can have some automatic dyes here. So that's basically what we've been working on with the squid farm, is a black dye, and I want to work on the rest of these. So let me grab some redstone bits. And being a professional here, we're going to grab ourselves some stone brick as well. I've said that from a long time ago, man. Just use a block that you don't build with to place redstone on. It'll save your butt all the time. So, all right. It has been forever since I've done some redstone. I'm excited. You know what? I better keep all those on me. I got 4 to do here. We will need some dust. So we'll bring a comparator out. We basically want to do something like this and make a clock that'll sit here and tick when we flip a lever. But this would be automatic, so we could do that running into a block and then dust coming out the side. We need a repeater. And that's not going to work because the repeater won't feed in, so we could bring dust here. But that won't work either because it's going to be just one signal strength coming off the comparator, unless the thing's full. How do I want to do this? Nope. Let's see, then we could have the redstone and then a repeater coming out. You know what? Hold on. I'm hurting my brain. Alright. I ran over to my skelly farm. I'm being stupid. So if we wanted to do this like a normal dropper trash can, we just do some simple redstone, the repeater here, going into dust. There's our clock. Because this is bedrock, we have to do this. And that is it. So if we put some items in here, they will automatically dispense out Now, that is kind of slow. So, but I mean, how much dye do we really need? I've got plenty of bones here from the Skelly farm as well. So, went over there to look at my redstone and went over there to collect some bones for some bone meal. But if we grab some cobblestone and some sticks, we can make us a couple of lever levers. And if we place those here and then turn this, put those in there, yeah. Now it doesn't spit any items out. And actually, let's put those back in there. Obviously, it'll work. Perfect. So, yeah, I was hurting myself there, guys, doing some redstone. So, and I think that's why I originally went with the 2-block gap here, was because I knew the redstone was going to come out a block, and so it wouldn't interfere with one another by me doing it like so. So comparator running into a block, dust, block on the side, repeater, which I need to put back in my hotbar, little dust, blockage, more dust, bam. Oi. Like I said, it's been a while. We're going to get back into some redstone, I think, in the next couple of episodes. I've been doing nothing but grind. I'm tired of digging. I want to continue on the base build and stuff like that, but holy crap, guys, I'm fizzled. So, there we go. One more to do. That's why I came down here, just to do this quick little project. Obviously, we can move these farms into the base when we get that done. I've been a little iffy about doing certain things down here because I am going to move like this. Oh, damn it. Repeater, then the dust. I'm going to move the smeltery and all that stuff eventually. So, turn that on, and then we need to make sure that all of these are in subtract mode, and then I need to reclaim my repeater here. Perfect. So now, let's see. I need to make some bone meal, but I probably need to clean out all the redstone bits that I don't need, and the stone. That's everything, and then the stone. Perfect. And let's see, we'll place down the backpack and put a couple of these items in the old backpack. I like to stay very organized, if you can't tell. So, alright, let's make some bone meal and watch my game lag out. So, after I record this video, or after I finished up this video, I smelted up a lot of that glass, the 28 shulker boxes, like I was saying. You guys want to talk about a lag fest? Have your inventory full. Obviously, I had 28 shulker boxes full of glass and was trying to throw those onto my hotbar to place them down in the squid farm area, and it was taking like 5-10 seconds to get my cursor to move. Yeah. So, we're going to put 9 stacks of bone meal in each one of these dispensers. And then, yeah, there we go. 9 full stacks. And then we just need a little bit more bone meal. Perfect. All right. Now, maybe what I want to do is place like a hopper and a chest above these. Yeah, let's look at doing that. This way we can really put some bone meal. I've got a ton of bones at my disposal for my skeleton farm. Which, by the way, if you guys are just starting out on Bedrock, or if you're following along with the series or whatever, and you haven't found one of those and been able to build a skeleton grinder, I'm sorry, but that thing has been my saving grace for repairing my tools, getting levels to enchant. Yeah. I've been using the Blaze Farm a lot more as of lately, but early on, man, that thing was, come on, there we go, was a lifesaver. So, I'm actually not going to put the chests and hoppers above the other two tall flowers or whatever. I don't really use, I don't really use purple, magenta, or pink dye all that often. And actually, we should put that in the hopper first. Let's do that. There we go. It's kind of hard to even this out by putting all the stuff in the chest. And yeah. Chests still don't open with blocks above it. There was a bug, and I don't know if they fixed it, where chests wouldn't open with half slabs above it, where they look like a full block. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. So now we can just come down here and flip on our levers and kind of wander back and forth and make sure nothing's falling behind it. But we can pretty much just collect ourselves some yellow and red dye. Obviously, we did this more for just in case we go with the orange glass versus the black glass. And I think that's what we're kind of leaning towards. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I think the black glass is too dark, and I don't really like it. The orange is going to be very bright, though. So like I said, I don't know. And I also need to look in the store and see if there's a connected glass texture, thing that we can buy. That'd be awesome. So, anyway. So make the rest of our dyes here, and I changed my backpack to red. Oops. That's alright. There we go. And then, yeah, we'll grab a piece of green dye real quick. We'll throw the orange in there. So that's a real fast way to make just a few stacks of orange dye real quick. If we want to go with the orange. Ooh, we're almost out of green. Interesting. Anyway, yeah. So we've put in a lot of work. We've done our 2 tall flower farm here. We're gonna get cleaned up, move on out. I'm gonna get smelting and get ready for the next video, obviously. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of a big jump cut here and there. I've put in a lot of work. So let me know what you guys think about the fog effect, the black glass versus the orange glass. Anyway, that's going to do it for me this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for the support, and I will see you on the next one. Later.